we find stuff. Because I got a Pisces friend. She'll find stuff too.
Look at us.
It's really crazy because she'll deep dive, but I would deep dive in that. She'll be like, oh, this is him or whatever. I said, my calculations at 3:35 right now. He was at his mama's house drinking wine with his two little fucking biracial kids.
You gotta have that. But you got to know that. And it's sad. We don't want to, because we're not stalking you. We're trying to make sure y'all not setting us up.
Exactly.
Because,
It's not stalking if it's public information.
Did I tell y'all about that DM I got from that fake page?
Tell us the deal.
Let's
Let's
get into it. Story time.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Two Besties on a Couch.
And not that kind of couch, by the way.
My name is Sulon.
Hey, I'm Fox.
And today is a very, very special day. We have an amazing guest, a corporate baddie.
Yes. Our girl, Hilary. Woo! Hey.
I am so happy to be here.
We're excited to have
I'm so
you.
hyped. We got our brown skin Capricorn girl up in here.
From Mississippi.
That's
From
it.
Mississippi, Tupelo to be exact.
That's it. 662.
Ooh, I know that's right.
Loud and clear.
Let them know.
That's it.
No, yes. We've been following Hilary for probably about a year. I don't even know exactly. I was trying to remember. I'm like, how did we meet?
Y'all worked at Flamingo.
That's right. It was bartending. And every time we saw Hilary, brought energy. And I'm like, yes, I love her. And every time I saw you, like, peeped in, I'm like, cool. Every time we were out, you were socialized. You knew all the spots. You was at all the nice little parties. I said, okay. And then we started following each other. I'm like, cool. Got into close friends. I'm like, hell yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, yes.
Love her down.
Yes. You got to be special to be in the close friends, just FYI.
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 No, for real. I love having the girls on that's in the close friends because it's like we taking it outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it's like we got inside jokes that nobody knows.
It's like we listen and we don't judge.
Literally.
We listen and we don't
That's
judge.
literally what the close friends is for.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. Today our sponsor is Shadow Tequila, of course.
Our favorite back on tequila.
Literally.
We already did a warm-up shot and I'm kind of feeling it. So,
Yeah.
But yes, today's cocktail, since we got a corporate Baddie here, I know my girl is always giving herself a nice little energy pickup, a cute little drink every morning. I see her in the story. So we're taking it with a classic espresso martini, but this time with a little dash of lavender, topped with a little cinnamon. So yes, cheers, girlies.
Ooh, cheers. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's real good.
I didn't add enough foamer like I usually do because usually I like a nice head on the espresso martini. If you want to do it, usually the espresso will froth up itself, but honestly, y'all, I kind of did a lazy shake. So it's not super thick head on there. But if you like a thick head, there's it's called free foam. I would say add a couple dashes of that. Oh, also in the espresso martini, we have the Blanco Tequila Espresso, Lavender Simple, and what else is in there? I think that's about it. Dash of cinnamon. Did I already say the ingredients? And vanilla. Ciao.
It's okay. They heard it twice.
Rain it back again. All right. So we like to do our fit deets. So what you wearing today, friend?
I'm wearing, y'all know how I do. I do jumpsuits, I just feel like they
Love
suit
a
me
good
so well.
jumpsuit.
I got this off Fashion Nova. I got on some ankle boots to bring my height because I'm short. They from Fashion Nova too. And
Cute.
just some little simple jewelry,
The
Fashion
day-to-day.
Nova, Pandora ring, Apple Watch. I got to keep my steps.
Mm-hmm.
That's
right.
Makeup's looking good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank
See,
you. I
looking
don't
good.
play about my makeup
I know that's right.
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, check out
Good.
her TikToks. That's where you're giving the
Yes.
girls the tips.
Yes.
Mhm.
I had a friend, I went to Mississippi, I think in December, and she was like, I need an updated makeup tutorial. I was like, I got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's on there. So y'all check that out.
Definitely.
Fran-
Thank you.
Fox, what you got on?
Today I have on this jacket top, whatever thing, that I ordered from Amazon a couple months ago. Got my favorite bandana because I need my hair done. And then I got this skirt, this camo skirt. I hope that y'all can see it. Child's rising up. It's hard to sit down. It's cute standing up, but
Yeah, no.
there's a little jewelry, nothing too crazy. Yeah, what you wearing?
I just have on a simple black dress from Zara, y'all. And some simple jewelry.
Because
when in doubt, put on that black dress.
can't go wrong with that little black dress.
Can't go wrong with black, period.
Hello. Black anything. Especially black men. All right. So we know a little bit about you, but we want to get to know some more about you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, nothing too crazy, nothing too much.
Yeah. So we always see that you're posting stuff that is like super motivational, inspirational, and how like you went to school a little bit at a later age, and how much you've accomplished.
Mhm.
And you always push the girlies to like, basically, it's never too late.
No, absolutely
Never
not.
too late. And we love that. We do want to know like what triggered you to go back to school.
Okay. So what triggered me to go back was I dropped out at 19,
Mm-hmm.
and even between then until I went back, I always worked at least 2 or 3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always had a job. And it got to the point where I wasn't making enough money. Because if you know Hilary Ware, you know she like nice things.
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point where I could not have nice things. So I knew I would eventually have to go back, but I was comfortable. And not to make this too emotional, but I did meet a guy when I moved to South Haven, Memphis. His name was Joe. And Joe had a degree, and Joe was in school working on his aircraft mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
And he motivated me to go back to college. He motivated me. He pushed me to go back.
Wow.
Like he kept encouraging it. He was a great man in my life. I really thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with him, but unfortunately his life was cut short due to a motorcycle accident. 6 months in, I went into a deep depression. And one thing he said when we first met was that there's always money out there for me to go back. And I kid y'all not, like maybe 2 months after he passed away, I got a letter in the mail of a grant that helped me go back to college.
Wow.
I was like, what he said clicked as soon as I got there. I said, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity. And I enrolled back.
Yeah.
The following semester, I got my associates, then I got my bachelor's, and now I have my master's.
Congratulations, girl. I
like
love that.
for real.
I was
We
gonna say,
really love that.
how was that? How was going back to school and dealing with grief?
Yeah, and moving through that.
It was rough. I will admit that grief. I still go through it sometimes, even today. But I will say that every time I would have a breakdown, it's like he will want you to finish.
Yeah.
And not even just him, but myself. Because it's like you want to better yourself. You want to grow. And you have to keep going. You can't just stop. Because I did say I was just going to get my associates and I was going to be done. But I'm like, girl, you're not going to make no money.
And you got a master's at that. Like, that's major.
That's good. That's hard work right there.
That is work.
Dedication.
Real dedication.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you, Hilary.
Thank you.
For real.
And shout out to that man in heaven.
I know
he looking down proud.
For real.
Yes.
Like she did that.
What feeling did you have like going back like to school and everything? Like, did you feel like it was like, did you have like doubts or anything like that? Or did you like question yourself at all?
I had
or you
doubts.
just kind of knew?
I had doubts. I had doubts because I went back at 26 and I'm like, am I too old for this? I didn't know. And I will admit, like getting my foot back in there was kind of rough at first because I would take like 2-3 classes here. And then when I didn't want to take forever to get my degree, I was like, okay, we're about to do full time. I went full time. And I will admit at first, I may have, I didn't flunk. Remember that. But I may have like went down a little bit, but I always pick myself back up. And I was like, you have to keep going. And I ended up getting used to it. Because I will say when I got my bachelor's, I transferred from community college to university and I had a 4.0 the whole program.
Wow.
I love that. And my master's program only had 1 B. And I was pissed when I had that B.
Hell yeah. There you go. That is so
that
inspiring.
Is inspiring. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's not too late.
It's never too late.
But it's just funny how I feel like when we're like 26 and 27, we be like, damn, we old. Like,
no, for real.
Girl, life is just starting.
It's like you're so young still, even reflecting back. Like, I really didn't even know when you went back and stuff like that. So I was like, honestly, you're not that old. But they do put that on you.
But they do. The society would put that on us. In our head, we'll be like, oh my God, after our 20s. And then when you get to 30, you be like, girl, what?
Yeah.
Life just started.
And I will say, though, my mom went back. Hello, my mom's 51 right now. My mom went back in her 40s. All she had was an associates. And she waited till me and my brother and I got out the house. She had my sister, but my sister was maybe middle school, high school. My mom went back and got her bachelor's. And then she kept going and got her master's.
Wow.
So I would say my mom played a part in that too.
I love that.
That is beautiful.
Watching her do it. And you're like, you know what? I can do it.
I can do that too.
Yeah. I love when I see like the little, the little videos. It'd be like a dad going back, getting his doctor, and he's like 50 or whatever. I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I
Right.
love that. I wish, well, I'm happy that we're getting out of like the age thing.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm so tired of the age
Yep.
thing. It's like, it's so, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have stopped dreams because they felt like they were too old.
Yes. Because I feel like I've had that on myself as well. As I also dropped out, and I just felt like I wasn't giving myself enough like breaks, and I was really pushing myself too hard. And then I was like in a relationship for a minute, and it was like, okay, he's going to school, and once he finishes, like me and him had talked, we're like, okay, you can go to school, but we ended up breaking up. So I'm like, here I am, still figuring out. So I feel that like support the lifestyle. So yeah, I like it inspires me as well. That's why I was like, I want to let you know too, like you're not talking to a void.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, and like, because I can understand that because I need somebody to motivate me, and of course he did that, and we all need something. And the one thing I will always say is don't compare your success to others. That's one thing we all have our own story. That's why we're our own person. And the sooner people realize that, they'll be okay doing it the way they're doing it.
Yes.
I never thought, oh, so-and-so got their master's at 21. I don't give a shit.
Me literally.
I got mine at 30. Okay?
Okay. That's how I feel all the time. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm over here. I'm in my own bubble. I don't give a shit. Like,
because what else are you gonna do with that time though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, either you do it now or you don't. Like,
and there was a post on Facebook I saw years ago, and it sunk in my brain because someone actually it was a conversation somebody and I were casually having. They were like, well, you're gonna be old by the time you do that, and that shit pissed me off. But I saw a post and it said, people don't want to go back to school because it's like, oh, I'll have my degree at 32. But guess what? You're still going to be 32.
You're right.
While you're sitting there complaining, oh, I'm going to have it when I'm 32, but you're going to be 32. So you rather be 32 and have it, or you rather be 32 and not have it?
Exactly.
Right.
I feel like I'm always like, time is going to pass either way. You might as well do some shit
Might as well.
while the time is going. Like,
literally.
there are options is endless. You can do anything in this world that you want to do.
You really can.
No matter what age. As long as you're still living on this earth, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Because y'all, I'm working on some stuff myself, and I haven't like really said too much yet because I really want to get it done first. Yeah. And I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Do it.
My problem is sometimes I'd be like, I want to go to school, but then I'd be like, bitch, you really want to start these businesses? Just put your time in that right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, put all your energy and everything into that so you can do it, you know? And I'm like, and that's how I feel. I'm like, if I want to go back at 35, 37, I can. Like, but I do want to do my businesses first. But it's just funny because I do be thinking that sometimes too.
Yeah. So when you like graduated and everything, like how was it like finding job placements and stuff like that?
So I've been working in
your
healthcare
field.
revenue cycle when I was a dropout. And I started off doing like billing, follow-up. If you know about revenue cycle, it's like basically when, let's say you go to the hospital and you know they're gonna bill a claim to your insurance, and we have to get the money from the insurance, then we get the money from the patient, you know, yada yada. Anyway, I did the billing and follow-up part, and that part that's kind of like entry. It's kind of like entry level part, and the salary just ain't to my liking. And I was like, I eventually want to go into leadership, and so you start looking at the job descriptions. They want a bachelor's. It's like, shoot, if you want that money, you got to get that bachelor's. So when I got my bachelor's, I actually became a healthcare business analyst. That's what I am right now. And that was something I always wanted to do. And I worked hard for it because I tried to apply for it. I'm going to be 100% right here. I applied for a business analyst when I had just my associates. I was getting denied left to right. Left to right, thinking my experience would help. No.
Really?
Absolutely not. And so when I got my bachelor's and I put in for that job and I got it, I was so thankful. I was like, see, they want it. You just got to get it.
Yeah.
And you want that money.
Happy. Yeah, that makes me happy because a lot of people be like, oh, you just need the experience.
Yeah.
And I love that you said that though.
Yeah. People irritate me with this shit, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, because this is oh gosh. I'm sorry. Because I can preach about this shit. Where I grew up from, people are so hooked on who you know as mentality and that simple-minded shit, they don't get far. And then when you try to help them, you're like, you need to do this. You need to have that. Go back to school. Get this. Get certified in this. Get this. And they're like, oh, I just have to know somebody. Okay, dumb bitch. Do what you want to do.
But the thing is, you do know somebody and it's me and I'm telling you what to do.
Exactly.
That is about who you. That's literally the fact of like who you know. It's not I think what people don't realize in this world, they want somebody to come save you.
And
Yeah,
that's
do
what
never gonna
everything
happen.
for 'em.
and that's the type of people I grew up around, and it grinds my freaking gears when they do it. It pisses my mom off too.
Yes,
We be on the phone talking about people. Oh, they probably watch this and be like, that bitch. Yeah, I do. Y'all be irritating the hell out of me. Like, y'all do not listen. And
Yeah.
it's like, I'm not telling you anything to hurt you. I'm telling you to help you. And it's like,
Right.
you don't want the help. You just think, oh, if you say something, or if I just say something, or if I reach out this person, I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get it's going to fall from the sky. No, bitch, you got to work for it. I worked for it. And when do I look like I worked for it? And then you
And
just
you
get it
don't.
handed to you. That shit going to
I
piss
be
me
telling
off.
Ashley that all the time.
Yeah.
I tell
Me
her
too.
all the time. We work our ass off.
Exactly.
You think you
do.
finna come in here and check?
No.
Mhm.
You need to work. And I don't blame other people when I hear them say that. I feel like before, when I was like young and immature, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up or whatever. But as I hear entrepreneurs, anybody in leadership, anybody, it doesn't matter, like you, any job, and you're telling somebody the knowledge, bitch, I'm telling you the game so you can go do it because nobody even told me. I had to figure it out.
Exactly.
It's like, bitch, you
Yes.
want me to you want me to write the check and be like, here you go, baby. You did nothing. Like,
Oh, 'cause
no.
you asked for it.
Yeah.
Talk about, you know somebody, you do know, and I'm telling you what to do.
Yeah.
I'm telling
So,
you.
yeah.
I think from the outside, I don't know if it just looks super easy. So people are like, I can do that too, which is cool. That's like an inspiration
You
in
can do it.
gear. But it's like once you have that, somebody's telling you the setup of like what it takes,
Mhm.
and you still just like, oh, okay.
And see, and one thing, this girl, I'm actually mentoring a girl from Baltimore. And
Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah.
she
Yes.
reached out to me, and it said that she's 23 now. A 23-year-old got more sense than people my age or older. And she knew that she had to take the steps. She reached out to me because she wants to be a business analyst one day. And she was like, telling me where she was. She has a bachelor. She's in school working on her master's. She just was working for a company that would not let her grow.
Mm.
And I did reach out to someone at my company, and she does work for the company I work for now. And she's
Amazing.
working her way up, but she's doing the steps I told her to do.
Yeah.
That's the key.
That's the key.
And you know what I be thinking about people when they just want that?
Mhm.
You, to me, like, I really do understand. Some people, they don't want long-term longevity. You want that, like, you want instant gratification right now.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you don't understand that's not how life works.
It's not.
And
It-
maybe you need to pick a different career. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You need to do something different because you want everybody to hand you everything. You think you're entitled to something. You don't
Right.
deserve anything.
Because even the company I work for now, they pretty much saved me because in 2021, I got laid off from a job.
Mhm.
I always had a job since I was 17.
Mhm.
And I got laid off from a job because I'll just say it, the owner was a bitch.
Yeah.
And she basically did some retaliation things, and she laid all of us off, and I was one of them. And I was
Wow.
unemployed for 2 months. I had a breakdown, mental
Mhm.
breakdown, called my mom crying, which my parents, I thank God for them because they did offer support, even though I was stable enough to where I was fine till this company I work for now picked me up. But Lord,
No, that's stressful because it's like,
It
what am
is.
I about to do? Like,
it is. And it's like I had to hit rock bottom
Mm.
to pick myself back up. Now look where I am. So I didn't just get there all freely, like
Yeah.
Smooth butter.
yeah, smooth butter, exactly. Like, yeah, I had to go back to school, but also I lost a job before.
Yeah.
Like it's
And
not
you dealt with grief before. People
Exactly.
don't
Oh,
see
by
those
doing all
parts.
they
that.
don't. They
Yeah.
don't see the ugly part.
They don't.
Mhm.
And you have to go through the good. I mean, you have to go through the bad and the ugly to get to the good.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Because you got to appreciate what you have. And I feel like that is what gives you that
Mm-hmm.
hustler like mentality of like you
Exactly.
still want to keep going and you
Yeah.
don't want to just take from somebody and you want
Mhm.
to wait and get it. And you're like, okay, I can do this. And you have to make sure this is really what you want. I think people
Yeah.
just be, I don't know what the hell they be
Because I be
on.
They wanna
looking
hand
back and
out.
reflecting. I'm like, what else am I supposed to
Hand
do?
out.
What else do I have to go back to? You know what I mean? Like that level of comfort that I was once at, even jumping out and doing the pod. I'm like, if I stop, what else am I going to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many what ifs. Like, if I keep pushing myself, and it's like, okay, let me add some more to my plate. Like, let me balance some more out stuff because there's so much more
Yeah.
stuff that we have to accomplish.
Exactly.
So, love
I love that. We got
that.
on a little tangent, y'all. But
We
that was
did.
good.
We
Lord
did.
got me talking about folks.
So we do want to know though, if you weren't a corporate baddie, like what else would you be doing? Like what else would you want to do? Like if you weren't to choose this path, like was there anything else that you like kind of dreamed about or anything like that? That felt like
Well.
outlandish.
Say
So-
you got $1 billion husband and you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Oh, I-
actually, good take.
If I had $1 billion husband, I would honestly pick my skincare line back up.
I love that.
Oh, you had
I would,
skincare line?
yes, I had a skincare line. I actually had started. I still make things as needed. I was making body scrubs. I was making glowing face serums. My glowing face serum. I had my classmate hit me up the other day, said she ran out of a bottle. I just made her one.
I
Paid for it. I shipped it to her.
Wow.
Like, I still make the stuff for fun, but I use it on myself, of course. That's something I would get back into. I would probably take that investment because I did pretty good. But when I moved to Nashville, I kind of put it on hold and, you know, got in that corporate world because I actually had got a promotion at work right before I moved to Nashville. And then I went to grad school after I moved here and I had too much on my plate.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That is a lot.
You were a real hustler.
Yeah,
real,
definitely.
A true Capricorn.
True Capricorn.
That's it. That's how we
A true
are.
Capricorn.
I
Yeah.
love you. Oh my gosh. We asked Hilary her birth time. I was like, what is your birth time? There's so much Capricorn in your chart, bro. I was like, oh my gosh. This girl is really definition of a goat, for real. Like, never stop. Keep going up. No matter what you're doing in your life, I know you're going to succeed, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
And it's only going to get more beautiful age. And I'm so happy for you.
Thank
I love
you.
that.
Same girl.
Love
To the game.
You put a little game
It's gonna
music.
begin.
Yeah. So if you don't know, well, now y'all about to know. Hilary is an astrology girly. I was like, I love it though. Like, cause I've been reading more and more and I think it's so interesting. Like just learning more about it. Cause first it was like being skeptical. I'm like, okay. The more you keep reading, I'm like, wow, like really get into the details and like other planets that affect you and stuff like that. I even know she have a tattoo. There's a Capricorn tattoo.
I rep it.
Love
That's the
it.
only tattoo I have too. And it was crazy because my sister dared me to get one because she got a bunch of them. And she was like, well, what do you want? I said, the Capricorn, because I'm going to forever be a Capricorn.
Yeah.
Cute. Love that down. So we're going to play a game where we're going to describe different zodiac signs and see if you would like to date them and if you can guess what the sign is
Oh, this is going to be fun.
off of some of their traits.
Awesome.
Sorry, I only picked bad traits, so.
Okay.
But I'll make sure I figure out what they are.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. What the fuck? Okay.
Just FYI, I laugh at every damn thing.
Same. we could be dying, bitch, and I'm giggling. Gotta get that last laugh in.
That's something I got to work on. It will be something so serious and I'll just laugh.
Well,
I love
swear.
it. Okay, so this man, y'all. So this man, he can be a little passive aggressive, manipulative, or moody if he doesn't feel heard, right? He don't want to start no drama, but he knows how to finish it emotionally. Who is this? And would you date him?
That's going to be between an Aquarius, a Leo, or a Gemini. And the guy that passed away was a Gemini. He was a Gemini. But I learned how to maneuver through his shit.
That's how I feel about Virgos. I know how to like.
See, Virgo, you gotta add a little bit more.
See, I got a little history with some of these.
Yeah, you got to add a little bit more to a Virgo. Virgos are very they're like observant, but they could be arrogant.
They definitely are.
They are so arrogant.
My dad is a Virgo. Child.
My son is a
I'd be
Virgo.
like,
oh, really? He has a show coming up. He's actually performing. And his dad, we are all in a group message, and he sent it to Benny. He was like, practice your song in the mirror. I said, I can do that song in my sleep. I said, that's a Virgo for you. That's a Virgo for you.
That's a Virgo.
Talk about something. I can do that in my sleep. I said, yeah. Okay.
So your guess is between an Aquarius, and you said a Leo and a Gemini. What's your guess, Ty?
I would honestly,
my bad.
I would say, I would think that this would be I would think it would be a Gemini. I would think it would be a Gemini.
I could see that too. I feel like my sister was a Cancer, so I would go with Cancer.
And the correct answer is Cancer. This is a Cancer.
Really?
I love my sister down.
Cancers are so, no disrespect to your sister.
No.
Cancers are sensitive.
Very.
That's why I think that's exactly why I feel like
that's right. They're
manipulative.
not heard.
Yeah.
You know, they just processed in my head. Yeah,
They're
that's
moody.
okay.
They're
not
so
heard.
sweet, but they be so, they could be really, like the other side is definitely sour. The other side is so sour.
My best friend's a Cancer, and I love her to death, but she can, don't piss her off.
Mm-hmm.
So is my sister. She's a Cancer.
Y'all. Yeah, my sister's a Cancer, and then I love this Cancer so hard. Man, this one Cancer man child. I was like, girl, move on.
What's else on the sign? On his sign? He probably got some other stuff he fell in love with.
I know.
I feel like, though,
I really want to know what time he was born, but he won't tell me.
You know what's crazy, though, to me, though? I feel like certain people can deal with certain things. Certain people can deal with, like, a lot of emotions. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they give you a lot of emotions, and certain people can.
I do have a lot of patience. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yes.
And that's like our sister sign, like Capricorn and Cancer. It's like we're sister signs. And like we're literally just alike, but opposite at the same time.
Exactly. That's why I'm a Capricorn. My best friend's a Cancer. We're like, we can understand each other. And one thing I will say about, because you're a Capricorn too. Yeah, we have a very high patience tolerance. Like, we can.
Yeah, y'all do.
We really do.
And I love to talk some stuff out.
My sister, like, I don't. Yeah, shut that shit. That shit don't piss me off. I don't care what you talking about. Like,
would you date a Cancer?
I can't do the sensitivity. I can't do the sensitivity.
It's a lot of emotions.
Yes,
I can't do the makeup
I don't know if I would do it
stories.
again.
Yeah, I can't do made up stories. They make up a whole goddamn screenplay in their head.
Yeah, because they're too paranoid.
I'm like, where did you get that
paranoid.
from?
They're very paranoid.
They're so paranoid.
They will think that the freaking earth finna blow up and it just shook a little.
No, for real, they are paranoid. You ain't lying.
They are.
Too much. It's too much for me. I can't do it. All right. So our next one puts on a hard exterior, but criticism or rejection can hit them harder than they let on.
Virgo.
Ooh.
Virgo.
They just don't always show it.
Virgo or
I would guess Virgo.
or Scorpio.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Scorpios do
That's a good
not
one.
like rejection. They can sit there and act like they don't, but I mean they do, but they don't.
I don't know. I feel like they are very reactive though.
Like they reactive.
It literally like I feel like it showed to me when I be seeing if I say some stuff and you say some stuff back real quick, I'm like, oh yeah, that hit you. That one hit you.
I would think I fuck with Aries right now.
My sister Aries, that girl
I fuck with Aries right now. But
I had.
Yeah, so I fuck with Aries right now. So I feel like this would have to be an Aries or I would say either Aries or a Virgo.
Yeah.
Yeah, my guess is Virgo.
Yeah, I got to get at the Virgo.
And the only reason why I say that though, it would be not even the men, but I think women Aries is like this. I feel like women Aries be like cool, but they blow up out of nowhere.
No,
You're
I'm
like,
gonna tell you that
"Damn."
my sister's my favorite human on the planet. Love her to death. That's like my little person. She's an Aries. She's a genuine person, but that girl, hot head.
I feel like the women are like very like, ooh, you can see them at one scene, like it's like going to the club, right? You walk around, hey girl, and then you walk back around, she going off on somebody. You're like, damn.
My sister all the way, like, oh my gosh. And when she do it to my parents, it'd be so funny. Like 1 minute she will talk to them, and then next minute my mama say something she don't like, she hang up the phone, she not answering the phone. And I'm not talking to her. And then my mom threatened to cut her phone off.
Ooh, wait.
I be like,
no
you
games.
better fix that attitude quick, little girl.
So who is it actually? What sign is it?
It's an Aries.
Okay, it's an Aries, yeah.
I feel like it's an Aries woman. I was about to say, like, men don't be.
My favorite cousin is an
on
Aries. And she's so fun. She's very outgoing, big personality. I feel like she can work a room to the T.
My sister,
But she definitely knew how to snap off on niggas. Did not play that, like, ever.
And I could tell by the way
turn
they
up on somebody.
Yeah, by the way the women post when it's their birthday. Everybody shut the fuck up. It's Aries season. Like,
no,
God damn,
she did that. My sister's birthday was last Friday. She did that. Like, even during, what is it, Pisces, then Aries?
They do, yes.
Yeah,
they like Pisces, hurry up.
Yeah, she was ready for them to end.
Yeah.
No, she was ready for my season to end.
That's what I'm saying. They need.
Helpful.
The women really be on
hot heads.
On that. Yeah, they be on that for sure.
Okay, so this one, right? They may have seemed like played it off like it was nothing, right? But they remember that side comment from 2 years ago.
Scorpio.
That they filed away.
Scorpio, Sagittarius.
I guess would be Cancer, but we already did that one. Because I feel like they have really good memories.
I think they some. It probably just depends on some. I don't really know all the signs like that well, so this one would be hard for me, to be honest. I really wouldn't know. I would have to say like a Sag, maybe. I don't even know any Sag.
My cousin's a Sagittarius. He don't forget shit.
So this one is a Taurus.
My abusive ex was a Taurus.
Really?
Yeah, and I have to agree to that because he would not forget anything, especially if it rubbed him the wrong way.
I'm trying to think. I dated a Taurus before and I was like so like thought I was in love. But I don't remember. I don't know if he had a good memory or not. Honestly, yeah.
They do. Especially when they pissed about it.
I would say he would.
When they pissed about it, they remember.
That's crazy.
They ready to go off on you. They want to give you a piece of their mind.
My moon sign is a Taurus. That's like my like emotional one. Yeah. I'm a Capricorn sun, Pisces moon. Pisces rising and a Taurus moon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See, my moon. What was my moon?
She got it.
Because I know I got this one app. And it's very cool.
I think it's Virgo. Ugh.
I think it is. I think it
is Virgo.
Ugh. Your moon is in Virgo. It's like hardworking, well-organized personality. You appear somewhat reserved, fussy, and overcritical of others due to a streak of perfectionism in your innermost being. You are truly a service to other people, and you are likely to be well-regarded because of it.
I love it.
Yep.
Maybe that's why I understand when Virgos be full of shit. Just like a Cancer.
Yeah. But I feel like Virgos mean well. Just like I said, you should be aware of attempting to change other people for the better.
That's exactly
you should be
what the fuck they be
easier
trying
on
to do.
yourself and others to avoid problems with your health later in life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But if you don't know, moon sign is usually like your emotions, like your inner, true, deepest self.
I wonder what
I've
mine is.
understood.
We don't have
I
to
can
get
look
into
that
it.
up too.
She said we can look it up.
I'll let you get into the next one though.
All right, y'all. So the next one, if this person conversations are dry or the energy is off, they are gone. They need ideas. They need challenge, banter, something to lighten up their brain. Who do y'all think that is?
Gemini? I don't know. I feel like they some yappers.
Aquarius. Leo.
I was about to say that. I was going to say either a Leo. I was literally going to say a Leo.
I'm going to say Leo. My big one on that's going to be Leo.
I was going to say Leo, but the answer is it's a Gemini.
It is a Gemini? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I can see it being a Gemini.
Because they have a lot of
get bored
energy.
so easily.
Yeah. That's why
and
they
be
steal
doing
everybody
switching
ideas.
around to every personality, every little thing.
Mhm.
Just switching it up.
They do that.
I actually call Leos lion Leos.
Ooh, I love it.
Oh, my bad. Ooh.
What is that, Ashley? My little sign.
Oh, your moon. So your moon is a Libra. Libra gives a gentle and refined personality. You're consistently strive for a balance between opposing points of view, which I think you do. You do that a lot. You like to please everybody. And you should be aware of the tendency to be all things to all people.
That's the only thing. I'm sorry, I mean to interrupt. That's the only thing I don't believe about Libras because my mom's a Libra and that woman don't give a damn about pleasing anybody. She do not care what anybody think. I gotta go into hers because she do not got that trait.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, this is really interesting. It says you're naturally domestic. You are very connected with the need to feel that you are in an environment which feels like home. You tend to be sentimental towards your family and close friends, and you tend to select people around you who feel like family in some way or another. I think that's true.
Yeah, that's part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On to the next one since y'all knowing our fucking business. I don't even like y'all knowing my moon sign. It's weird.
Oh, my bad.
No,
okay,
no.
so
just don't tell them what time you were born. You good.
Exactly.
This one is even if they play it cool, it burns. They might not show up, but being ignored or undervalued hits deep.
I
have no clue.
I would not know who that was. Because I told y'all.
want to say it so bad.
Say it.
Oh, these are the type of men I've dealt with. Just an FYI. I know I said this sign a million times between Aquarius and a Virgo.
Hilary gonna talk that shit about the Virgos.
I'm telling you, and Aquarius. Aquarius men do not like. Say that again.
You know what? I can understand the Aquarius. It says even if they play it cool, it burns. They might not show it, but being ignored or undervalued hits deep.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put Aquarius number 1 on that and Virgo underneath because the
Honestly,
Aquarius
I
men,
agree with that.
Yes, Aquarius men I've dealt with. they do. They will come back. I dealt with one. He came back 2 years later about something I said in 2019. He came back in 2021 to call me about 10 bitches about what I said. And I'm like, you still worried about that?
Goodness gracious.
I would say a Leo. I would say a Leo, to be honest.
I could see an Aquarius because I have a stalker that was one, and he literally just sent me an email. I haven't talked to him in like 5 years. I'm like, this is insane.
He said, bitch, you don't get that email.
It's fucking insane. Yeah, he was calling my name. He's like, you're gonna ignore me?
Yes, I'm gonna ignore you, ho.
Yeah, real talk. Honestly, you should be in jail, nigga.
Yeah, but the answer, y'all, was a Leo. Because I feel like that's how they are. Like, they will, like, play something cool, but you could say something to hurt their feelings, and they gonna sit with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they try to play it off, and they try to go back to their hard exterior, but inside, it hurt them. It hurts them, like, for real. That shit, they be at the computer desk thinking about it.
I had a whole ass dated Leo for a long time. So it was just very selfish.
Okay. So, this one. One text, one weird look, one off vibe. They'll replay it in their head for hours. Their mind, my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Their mind cannot stop spinning.
Pisces.
So, I can see that.
Pisces.
I can see that
too.
For the first 24 hours, we are like that.
Yeah.
For the first 24 hours, we are like that. I'm not gonna lie. I keep thinking about it. When I went crazy, I kept thinking about it.
I found that so funny because if y'all go back a couple episodes, Fred was just talking shit about niggas who keep thinking about some shit, but it was if they bring it back up, but you just think about it to yourself.
Hell yes, to
myself.
myself.
Okay, they don't bring. Okay. That's
I'll
what
bring
the
it up
difference
to y'all.
is.
But the only time I feel bad, like I'll keep replaying it, is like when I'm embarrassed.
Okay.
If I'm embarrassed, that's the only time I'm like, damn, why did I do that? In my own head, because who am I gonna tell? Like in my own head, like, damn, I just gotta live with it. But at like the first 24 hours, it may be hard, but I always think like it's out there. Everybody have embarrassed themselves. It's okay. I have to tell myself that because that's how I be. But I won't bring it back up to the person or nothing like that. Just to myself.
Who do you think it is?
She said Pisces.
Oh, you said Pisces?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Who do I think it is? I think I can see that being us.
Yeah, honestly, I agree too.
What is it?
It's a Virgo.
It's actually a Virgo. I don't know if that description is right.
No, it can't be. See,
it can be.
No, listen, I was trying to lay off the Virgos, but Virgos can't do that. No, I'm gonna tell you, me and my friend be talking about Virgos because when she see a Virgo, she run too. But Virgos do replay stuff in their head. They do. They come across like they don't care, but deep down, it bothers them. It does. It does.
The reason why I say Virgo too, I would have thought a Pisces. But when I think about this, the Virgo that I was fucking with, he would bring up some shit. I'm like, why are you still thinking about that? Like, he would do that all the time. He'd be like, oh, you did this. So, you know what I'm like? Why are you still thinking about that? Or he'll go home and think about it. I'd be fine the night of. But once he go home, think about it, nigga text me and be like, I didn't like what you did. I'm like,
Virgos don't forget a damn thing.
I just feel like they just over criticize.
They can't.
That's why I feel like that.
Worried about somebody else when they doing the same thing. It's like you need to look. The call is coming from inside the house.
That's why I said one text, one weird look, one vibe is off. They keep replaying it in their head for hours. And that's what
they really do.
That's a Virgo.
I ain't even gonna get into it, but they do. They do.
Yeah.
It hit them hard.
It hit them real hard. They try to act like they don't give a damn. And this the thing, though, with the Virgos. They try to act like they don't give a damn. And the more they try to act like they don't give a damn, they showing that they give a damn.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
They think it's like, I'm playing it cool. No, you're not. You like a fool.
Exactly. No, I know what you mean, though.
You like a fool.
I know what you mean.
Okay. So would you date a Virgo? Because she been going ham on the whole episode. It's supposed to be, I think that's like supposed to be someone that we're compatible with.
No,
like Capricorns
it is.
are.
No, Capricorns are
like
the most compatible with
signs.
Virgos. They say Capricorns and Virgos are soulmates, but
I stay away, boy.
yeah, it took one to say, oh, Virgos.
My dad gets my damn nerves. I can imagine.
I can't.
That's exactly why y'all belong together. I can deal with them though. Like we go back and forth.
I love them though. I do love them.
I could be friends with one.
Yeah.
I could definitely be friends with one. I couldn't date one, no.
I could date one. I like to go toe to toe. Like, let's do it.
That's your sister sign. Virgos and Pisces are sister
let's go.
signs.
Bitch, you want to go? Let's go.
Well, see, here's the thing about Capricorns and Virgos. Capricorns, we are very good. And Ashley, you can co-sign this. I know you've done it. We're good at humbling people.
I try not to do that too often because I don't like being too mean.
I like doing that.
I have tried.
I like doing that. I like going toe to toe. That's
I
what toe
need
to
to
toe
do it
means.
more.
Yeah, that's what toe to toe means
That's
to
my
me.
problem.
Yeah.
It's like you trying to hit a blow, and baby, I'm gonna hit one lower. So let's go toe to toe. That's what it means for me. Like I like that.
You go low, I go to hell.
Yeah. Like I want you to think about that shit for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like why would she say that to me?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I ask a question and somebody be like, what am I supposed to respond to that? You not. I want you to sit with it. I want you to think about that shit. Randomly shower. Think about it.
But
why don't she ask me that?
Yeah, Pisces are like that too. So my friend the Pisces, she do that.
I think I'd be giving up because like I grew up with my dad who I feel like they do not let anything go, bro. They have to win the argument. They have to, everything turns into a debate. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to debate. I think I got so used to being like, you know what?
You got it.
You got it. You know what I'm saying?
it.
I just, you got it.
And then what their favorite line is, I'm not arguing.
Yes.
I'm not arguing. I'm like,
that's exactly what you're doing. You're arguing.
Like,
and then you try to tell them something and they have to be so dang defensive.
Yes.
Even when
they're so
and they know everything. They know
everything and we don't know jack shit.
You don't know nothing. You did it for 10 years. I don't care. You don't know it.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
I know way more than you do.
Right.
Okay. But I feel like they mean well. Like they really are deep down. They love hard.
They do.
Who they love.
Oh,
they just don't like to show it.
They don't like to show it.
They do not show it. It's just so cold. And I don't like that.
But who wants to deal with somebody who don't show shit? If you can't show it, get away from me.
Get away from me. That's why I stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, child.
You think we got time to do the other ones? At 42?
Oh, shoot.
Damn, we've been talking.
We've been having a good time. I mean, we can speed through them.
Okay.
Because, I mean, what else we got? Well, we can go ahead and skip through. You want to do one more? You want to do ours?
Yeah, we can do ours. Let's just do ours. Let's skip the other ones.
You won't like them anyways.
No.
Okay.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. They control everything. It usually comes from growing up fast or handling things alone. Who do y'all think that is?
I'm going to finish this off. That they earned.
That's us. That's us.
They earned.
That's us. Capricorns.
They earned that.
That's us.
And that's for a T.
I wanted to see if they was going to just catch on like,
no, that's us. We have to earn that shit.
Yeah, we earned it.
Nothing comes easy. And even when you said you were in school, like I was working 2 jobs. And sometimes I'd be like, why didn't I not finish? Like, girl, you was doing too much.
She would pull up to work late every day. I'm like, who the fuck is this Ashley girl? Always got to close. Because it was like at our old job where we worked at. Mm-hmm. If you were late, you had to close. Because it was like a penalty for being late.
I always had a late class. And I don't know why they did it to me every time. I had a late class that would get out late. And I would have to go to work. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to be there 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes me, I got to get ready.
That's how I met her. I'm like, who is this bitch always closing? And I'm not close because, bitch, I want money. You know what I mean? I'm going to close with you because, bitch, I want some money because it was 3 closers. This bitch would be like the end closer though. Like she ain't getting out late.
Yeah.
Even though we'll walk out at the same time.
Yeah. Everybody was always, they did not care. Ashley's the closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody would be happy. They're like, is Ashley coming in tonight? The girls would be like all at the table. They'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, okay, good. Only 2 more spots. They'd be happy as hell. She was like.
Yeah, but I used to be in school. Had 2 jobs. Worked in Nashville, worked in Clarksville.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to school. I don't know how I was doing it because I wasn't. Barely. But no, yeah, I feel like it's like really be hustling for that stuff. And I feel like always had to have like always make sure my sister was good. You know what I'm saying? My brother was just doing his own thing. But yeah. Do you feel like that like resonated for sure?
Definitely. Like when she was explaining, I'm like, oh, that's us.
Yeah, that's what you said. You didn't even.
I don't be trying to control everything though.
I try to control everything in my life. I mean, if you want to be stupid in your life, generally speaking, then that's you. I mean, I wouldn't do it. Yeah,
I feel like I could just see things going wrong. I'm like, let me go ahead and just fix this real quick. Let's
get
this so we can prevent some shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
why let it?
When I don't do it, this shit be going to hell.
I feel like y'all definitely do that. Y'all definitely try to control everything.
Because we can see the good side of it. And what if we let it go to crap?
Yeah, y'all definitely controlling.
We could have fixed it.
Would you date a Capricorn?
No, my dad's one, my brother's one. No.
Really?
I've never talked to one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Too many Capricorns in the
My
family.
mom's a Capricorn. We're just like,
I love a Capricorn man.
Capricorn men are very hardworking though. They're very
Fucking
hardworking.
hustler. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
I'm a little brat, and I love me a Capricorn man. That's like their love. Like for them, providing is like everything, and I'm here to take it.
Yep, because that's how my dad did with us. You know, he took care of my mom and
that's they love doing it. Like I love a man like that because some men sometimes like I always be trying to tell people I'm not for everybody. Stop talking to me because I could feel like a burden to you if you're not up for it. I can feel like a burden to you. But some niggas want to be a provider. Some niggas like a brat. I'm a brat. Like they can handle the back talk. They can handle like wanting to do or stuff like that. Like no. And so some people can't handle it. But a Capricorn man, they know how to handle me, baby. Hello, I like y'all. Y'all one of my favorite signs. Like for real, y'all are literally one of my favorite signs. I love a Capricorn.
I love us too.
I love
us too.
All right, last one, y'all.
Okay, so this one has been through a lot. Okay, they you might not see their scars because they hide their pain behind kindness, but they're some of the strongest souls out there.
You know what's crazy to me? Like I wouldn't guess a Pisces. I wouldn't guess a Pisces if I read that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's why I put it on there because... But
the answer is a Pisces, y'all.
It's a Pisces, yeah. We said we were going to do ours, so I was like, y'all already know.
Right.
But it's crazy, but when I was sitting there and I read it and I reflected back on like life of like what I've been through, and I was like, that's so crazy because we really don't be... Like even like with me breaking up with my son's father, me going through my divorce, it's like it's so much of that, and we just keep going. Like nobody would have ever known. Like people messaging me and my close friends are like, I didn't even know you were married. Like, and it's just like even though he paid all the bills and I had to figure it out by myself, it's like we just go on about our day. Like we still like we'd be like, and I was like, damn, I can see that. Like I can see that.
I can too. I really can too. Did that.
All right, guys, that was our little.
That was our game. Okay, let's write a nice little, 1-2 astrology.
Little astrology girls, my dyslexic ass. I don't know what was wrong with me today, y'all. I really know. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even have a shot. I think it's because I didn't eat or something. I don't know what was going on.
Also, by the way, y'all, if you're listening and made it this far watching us, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to us, please write us a review on your favorite platform, whatever you're on. Right now, go ahead and pause us. Okay, do that real quick. Thank you. Love y'all. Okay, thank you. Okay, 5 stars. Yeah.
5 stars. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so now we about to get into some tea. Some quick little tea. Not too crazy. Not too crazy. Y'all want to take a shot for our tea? Yeah.
Y'all want to take a little shot?
So we can clock it. Get the pinkies up and our little teacup. To our corporate Baddie, Hilary, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm having a good time.
Hilary don't tap either.
You know what?
Hilary said, wait.
I asked my mom.
Y'all were talking about that tap stuff. What y'all mean?
Okay, y'all. So if you don't know, go watch the last episode. Thank you. Episode 54.
Yeah, y'all talking about the tap.
Go watch the last episode.
Someone said you said something about age.
Is that age? But then.
Yeah, do you tap? So
Hilary
my
don't tap.
mama, I was cheers at my mom this weekend. She did not tap.
Bitch, did we make this up?
I thought the ancestors did this.
I think I tapped sometime.
Where did I get this
Maybe
from?
I didn't tap then.
We tap every single time.
If y'all cheers and then tap afterwards, let us know. Please represent. Is this a thing?
Or did we just make this shit up randomly?
We did not make this shit up. Where does shit come from? No, it's been before Middle Lane Mommies when I was doing that.
What's tapping? Like sitting the cup down and then?
I thought it was because you go blessing the shot. My mom was like, what?
I mean, what you sitting it down for? You putting that mind.
But we do it all the time. We be.
Oh yeah, gotta be an age thing. I don't do that.
Oh
no.
Oh, not
I mean, my bad. I'm just
because even what's the name? Maybe it was just like our culture of that little era.
Is it a Nashville thing?
It can't be an age thing. Y'all ain't but 30.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said maybe it's not that. It's just maybe something was going on in the water right there.
Other people was doing that too, though. Even when I was in college, I feel like I learned that in college. I learned that from some of my older cousins.
I don't even know when that shit started.
Them.
I don't even. To be honest, I'm gonna ask my mom when I get home.
If y'all cheers and then tap afterwards, let us comment below.
We've been doing it for years. Honestly, I don't even know when I picked it up.
That's a good question.
I don't know. It's just I thought the ancestors was doing that.
I don't know.
Salon abandoned it so quick. If y'all watch the last episode, y'all, I said, we're gonna stop that tapping.
But we're going to keep it going because not everybody do it. We're going to keep it going.
Because it's a habit. You need to start doing it.
Because even like just now when we did it, I said, ooh. Like, it's just a habit.
Because you're going to stress yourself up to stop doing it. So just keep doing it.
All right, y'all. I know, we know, but the people, they don't know. So what is our relationship status? What's everybody's relationship status over here?
Why y'all look at me like that? Y'all, I am single. I'm not really looking either, but I mean, I'm just out here.
You want to date or no?
You know, I kind of gave myself away. So an ex of mine was like, I'm surprised like you're not like, you know, like we have our little arrangement, not really arrangement, but yeah. And I was like, I mean, because I haven't posted. And he was like, posted? What you mean you ain't post? I mean, like, I'm not dating in the city, but I mean, like, how is my New York nigga gonna see me? How my Houston nigga gonna see me? How my DC nigga gonna see me? I need to post, you know what I'm saying, to be seen so we can see each other. So when I like come to their city, they're like, that's my girl. Like,
exactly.
But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm single, but
okay.
What about you, Hilary?
I'm very single. Very.
Are you open
single?
to dating right now?
No. I tried when I moved here, but no. No.
Okay.
What about you, Miss Thulon?
I'm single. Y'all can send me some flowers, some food, send all that good stuff at my door.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
I'm also single. Let me clarify too. The one I was talking about, there ain't no arrangement, Emma.
She said, yeah, just
put that out there in case you're listening.
Yeah.
Mr. New York.
I want to know, do y'all enjoy the single life?
Yes.
I don't even notice it for real. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. Like, it's like life is work, pod, my little fun shit that I like to dabble in. That's it. Like, I mean, I'm so sad our little Zeke Poo moved away. But I mean, hang out with my friends. That's it. Like, I stay pretty fulfilled. Like,
you know, it's crazy. This is them in one of my many stages of life. This era of being single has been my most fulfillment, my most happy, like the most confident I've ever been. It's amazing. Like, self journey. I love being single. I feel like men, they're fun. But when I feel like going into your 30s single, that shit different. That shit different.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. And the way that even people treat you, the way that the men are approaching, I'm like, it's so many better men than it was when you were 20. And I get it because you're 20, you're young, but the men are way more established. They know what they want.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting yourself into. Like, it's just so much fun being here. And I love it.
Yeah. What about you, Hilary?
I love it. I mean, fun fact, I've been single for 10 years. I've had situationships and stuff, but like I haven't had a boyfriend in 10 years. And it's just a great time to find yourself. Yeah. And you have to know what you like to do, what you love to be around, because when people tie down to relationships, they're too busy trying to make that other person happy and they don't learn what they want.
Right.
And I'm just glad that, like you said, when you go in your 30s, knowing those things, because you know your standards, you know what you'll deal with. And when you get older, you run to more mature men and you'll have a better mindset of what you're looking for and what will come your way.
And I feel like a lot of self-love. I feel like when you like love yourself, you are a reflection of yourself. So how you treat yourself is how a man's going to treat you. Exactly. And as you get into your 30s, you kind of understand that a little bit more instead of being in your 20s and you think like everybody you'll love. It's like, now you just dating out here and then the nigga that is not good, a man is not good, you go skirt on to the next one. Like, not too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're not like, oh my God, it's the end of the world.
The more I'm like reflecting more like honestly into it, thinking about it, like when my single journey started, it was like basically like when I moved back to Nashville, which was like 2 years ago now. And then I like also lost my sister. And going through grief and everything, like I also like met someone and like I was really into them basically. And we weren't in a relationship, but like, I guess we had a whole thing for like a good minute and then it ended. So I feel like I'm still kind of getting over that breakup phase and still like getting used to that grief because I was at the time, I hated the home life and space that I was in. So I never was at home. And that person was like my comfort for the longest. And even though I was single, but I feel like I still wasn't fully single. So I feel like I'm just now like diving back into that. And that person actually, when I was like finally getting over them, which was crazy, literally I even called you and I told you, I'm like, I'm finally over them, whatever, right? And the very next day, that man was like texting me. I was like, this is so crazy. Like,
That's how they do.
You know, and for months, I was just like, you know, just kept it at bay. Like, we just texted or whatever. And then for my birthday, I was like, you know, it's my birthday. And it was snowing. He was like, do you want to come over? So I went over there. I had fun. Like, you know, indulge.
As a girl should.
And now I'm getting back out of that. So I feel like I am still fully stepping into my single journey, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, because it was like a situation and like getting out of that and everything like that. So, yeah. So working on it.
It's fun.
Working on it.
And I love how you can just like practice. You practice your boundaries with these men. You practice what you can get out of them. Like, no offense, man. But it's like, it's fun. Because it's like,
that's exactly what
I'm
this
not
has
accepting
been.
that. Yeah, it's really like 30s is so fun to me. Because I'm like, no, I don't want this. No, I don't want that. Or yeah, I do want that. I like that. Or if I'm like dating a nigga, I'm like, okay, I like how you did that. I don't like you, but I like how you did that. And I'm going to go do it over here.
Exactly. I'm going to do that to the next one. Yep. Even us having the pod and like talking to each other and like I'd be reflecting and looking at like what I dealt with and even the dude or whatever. And I'm like, actually, you got me messed up. How about we do this? And like, you're trying to play with me. And it's like, I come on here and I vent about it sometimes. And it's like, it comes full circle. Yeah. And that feels so beautiful. And to grow that with y'all, and I'm working on being more honest and like open. But even with you, like as a bestie and stuff like that, I'm like, wow, like come so freaking far, bro. Like from letting this man play in my face, not even really play in my face, but it was just like, I'm going to push it up a little bit more. I don't see one playing in my face ever for real. I just kept pushing the boundary. How about you do this for me? And we'll see how you respond.
What about you?
That's what it's been.
Literally.
What was the question again?
Honestly, I guess just like we're really just venting about the journey and like how is it balancing like situationships within being single and like what do you have rules and stuff in situationships?
Oh, definitely have rules. Definitely have rules because there's been times where I fell off. Because when Joe passed away, I was very vulnerable. And I hate to say it, when you're vulnerable, that's like an open wound. And when you let someone in that open wound, you're kind of just opening yourself for them to damage it. And you don't see it as damage.
I feel like y'all can relate.
You just spoke on something I didn't realize.
I feel like y'all can relate a lot.
You're letting them damage. And I will say, I'm not going to get deep into it because I refuse to give this person any type of recognition. But there was an instance where I did let someone in I shouldn't have, but I was vulnerable and this person did damage me. And it was like, I don't think he meant to damage me, but he did. And that was something that I had to make him accept that he did. And when I went through that situation, I honestly was like, I learned a lesson out of it and dealing with that. I set boundaries. My standards went 10 times higher. And it's like, I'm not dealing with no crap. Like,
no. You know what's crazy? I always say this.
That makes me so emotional. I'm like,
wow.
You
know, I always say this, like, insecure men prey on insecure women.
They do.
So when you go through grief, a man knows you're going through grief and he takes that as an opportunity because it's like, one in a lifetime, I'm even got you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, how's this woman even talking to me? She's out my lead. And I'm not, ladies, I'm not being superficial. I'm not talking about looks. It's the head on that woman's shoulders that she has. And she's just going through something right now. But this ain't her character, who she is. And they will take that and they will play in your fucking face every single time. Every single time. And that's why ladies, I really beg for you to stay single, love yourself, know who you are before you get with these men. Because if you are not sure who you are, a man sees that from a mile away and he will take you and he will use that shit against you like a weapon. Like, you have to be secure. You have to know who you are before you even date a man. And I'm big on that. And that's why I break up with niggas and I'll be single for a while. Like, broke up with my son's father, single for a year. Broke up with my ex-husband, single for 2 years.
Yep.
Don't play with me, like, because I know who I am. I know who my mama raised. Like, my mom, she did not play that shit. So it's like, coming back out to dating, I don't accept that. I don't give a fuck how much you did for me. I don't have to accept that. You could take me on a trip. You could do whatever for me. I do not have to accept that because I don't want to.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I'm not going to. Just because you did that little bit of shit, you think that I'm going to accept that? Yeah. I'm not going to.
But something you said, what a lot of people need to do, when you said that you broke up with your son's father, you were single for a year. When you like got done with this person,
take that time.
That's a problem with a lot of people. They relationship hop, nigga hop.
I call it serial dating.
Yes.
Yeah.
that is a dangerous game to play.
It is.
It is.
You gotta learn yourself because sometimes a man viewpoints will start coming on you.
It will.
And once you start doing, that's when women, they be hating on other women. They talk down about other women. You know what I'm saying? Because you're letting a man in your head and you believe that. You're like, okay, he can cheat and I'm still be here cleaning up everything.
You think it's normal.
I hate
I ain't never took that down far now. Niggas ain't never gonna do
I hate
that.
when people say that stupid shit.
Girl.
Yes,
hate it.
the all men cheat. No, they don't.
All men
No, they
cheat. You
don't,
just
girl.
gotta deal with it. Shut up. Oh my God. But that's why men cheat, because women think like that. And when y'all put it out in the open that y'all think like that, they're gonna cheat. Because it's like, you cool with it. Why are you saying that dumb shit? If you don't accept it, then they won't cheat.
Exactly. Period.
And then, you know what's crazy though? You know what I say? Y'all meant. You're meant. You meant to be with a dumb bitch and he's a dumb nigga. Y'all are meant to be together because nigga, you can't even try it. And that's why the niggas don't pull women like us. That's why those women, when we're walking into a function and we're like, oh damn, ain't no niggas in here. No, you know what? There's no quality men in here.
There's no quality men approaching us because they too scared.
And they know.
They can feel it.
Exactly. And you don't need to approach me. Don't approach me.
Please don't.
Do not approach me. I want you to know, when you walk up to me and say, I never thought I could talk to you, bitch, you can't. And I'm walking away. I'm walking away.
Glad you know.
I'm glad you know.
I'm glad you know.
Out of here.
Facts. And me and Swan be saying this for real. I will take it back to, I did dip into when I moved back and I like that man. I didn't even mean to serial date. I've honestly, before that, I usually took breaks or whatever, but it was the vulnerability and then like going through grief, and this person felt so comfortable, and it was like stuff I experienced that with him I never experienced before. So, and I didn't realize at the time, like, he realized that and I didn't realize that. And it's like growing from that space is so much of a change.
Looking in that box, like stepping outside the box, looking in it. It's like, you really fucking played in my face. Like,
and I like comfort, and I feel like I wanted someone to comfort me because I did need it at the time. Like, and you're an hour away, level. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And all my other close friends, like, they have families, and it's like, I don't want to be a burden on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. I didn't feel comfortable crying to everybody. I don't cry a lot.
That's something we don't do. We don't like to cry to other people.
And he made me feel comfortable where I could cry with him. And that was just it felt really good. It was really nice. And I had to step out of that and realize like why it cut so deep and like why I was so attached to that. And it took me a long time to break that. I'm still working on it. But yeah. Whew,
darn it.
All right. I'll let it first.
Cheers to moving on.
Cheers to moving the fuck on.
Okay, knowing who we are. To knowing who we are.
To knowing who we are. Tap that.
Tap that.
All right, y'all. So the real tea, the next question, the real tea. Name an ex that y'all would get back with if you had to choose.
Here we go. If we're gonna be toxic fucks, okay. And by the way, we're gonna bleep this. We're gonna bleep this, but we're gonna go ahead and say it.
Okay.
None of them niggas. None of them. I'm sorry. You could not. You could put $1 million right here and say, get back with who. I'm gonna say, hell freaking no. Take that and go. No. I can't. Like, I guess me being single for 10 years is
that's all that Capricorn in that chart too.
I think that's what did it. I cannot, because when you got away from the man, you got away from him. Which y'all got y'all reasons. I respect that. But my situations, no.
Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think because any of my exes, no. But this one, because it ended, we were young and it ended mellow. Like, it was no disrespecting. He didn't disrespect me. I didn't disrespect him. We just kind of like, nigga, play ball. We just drifted apart a little bit. I had a baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We grown now. We real grown now.
Yeah.
Niggas is grown now. We fucking for sure. I can't wait for this summer.
Yeah, when we wrote that question, it was definitely him. But even having this conversation just now, I'm like, yeah, definitely solidifying. Girl, stay away.
Yeah, I feel like if they disrespected you, they did things like that. We never got a chance to do that. Like our shit was cut short. But when they do disrespect you and stuff like that, like I said, they stay away from a reason. They stay away for a reason. You left them for a reason.
Yeah,
everybody's situation, you
gotta leave that in the past.
All right, y'all. What's the last text y'all motherfuckers sent that y'all regret?
Low key regret?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hilary.
Y'all go first.
The he is crazy.
It's crazy because I don't regret any of mine. No matter how many times I crashed out.
I regretted one I sent, but I fixed that shit. I fixed it because he had me effed up for the last time, and I let his ass have it. But
you regret it though? You regret letting his ass have it or no?
No, I regret what I did before I let his ass have it.
Okay.
I'm glad I let his ass have it. He deserved it.
Okay,
but is that what like triggered the letting his ass have it?
Yeah, I think so because when some men realize, oh, I got her a little bit, they'll try to play in your face.
Yeah,
and I do feel like I screwed up because of my vulnerability and my feelings. I, kind of was like being sweet and shit, and it just opened the door for him to play in my face again. And I was like, this the last time you doing this shit.
Capricorn.
That's my same
This the
answer,
last
friend.
time. The last time. You will never. And I hate I let that fool do that to me more than once. He should never did it. He shouldn't even did it once. I should never let him do it twice.
Right, girl. That's my same answer. That's crazy because that's what I was being vulnerable. I said, girl, why did you do that? And it's part of the whole conversation because this person loves to just get deep dive and play a therapist. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I wish I would have just never opened that Pandora box.
Yeah, I don't have one. I stand on my shit.
No regrets.
No regrets. I stand on everything I wrote.
I know that's right.
Everything I wrote. I sent a nigga, Am I Really That Too Much to Handle by by Summer Walker.
Am I really that much to handle?
And then, you know what? I said, bitch, maybe I am. My block, so it didn't matter. I said, bitch, maybe I am.
Yeah.
Even if you see it, bitch, you know what's up. And I don't regret it.
I know that's right.
Because you can't handle it because you're weak. I don't know what to tell you. You know, like a strong woman that's passionate? I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you. Love that.
Yeah, I stand on it. But yeah, that was good.
Okay, so have you ever entertained someone just for the perks?
Yeah. Sorry, answer it too quick. Show have.
Oh,
Show have multiple times.
I definitely have.
Show have.
Yeah.
Show have.
I mean, because they're just going to entertain somebody else.
Why not be me?
Exactly.
It's like, I know how to spend it better.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I'm going to make you have a good time. You're going to enjoy it.
That's how I feel
You
too.
have an experience with me.
Like, I'm going to make you have fun.
And it's crazy because it's like, yeah,
That's
you
it.
should. It's like, you want to experience with me, and I want this.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You're both
I'm
getting
giving you company.
benefit.
We're both benefiting.
Even though we do be...
Stop acting.
Yeah, literally low-key be like, when I be doing some stuff with him, I'll be like, dang, I wish this was with a nigga that I loved. If you have to do one at the outing, like, this would be really fun with so-and-so.
It would, but sometimes I don't even give a fuck. I be having such a good time. I be having such a good time. Ain't nobody getting no coochie at the Queen, so it don't even matter.
Can't get no coochie at the Queen. Real talk.
Shit, well, shit. Letting them know beforehand. You good with that? I'm like, I'm not fucking. They be like, it's okay. I'm like, yeah, I know. Let's have a time.
Let's have a time.
Let's have a time. Because you don't want to be on a vacation with a boring bitch. And you know
You
that.
don't.
You
Right,
don't.
no.
I'm
Exactly.
going to give you experience. Come on.
Love that.
Okay. Ooh. How y'all feel about dating in Nashville? How do we feel about
Trash. Freaking garbage.
what the dating scene is like? It's trash.
I really tried, y'all. I really did. And I do try to date. But like, I think I hate to say this. I think I'm a married man magnet.
Ooh.
And that's the one thing I hate.
I feel like I'm not that. I will say that. Yeah.
I've been that lately, and I'm like, first of all, I don't deal with dudes who got girlfriends, so I'm definitely not dealing with nobody's husband.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's ridiculous the amount of men who go to these parties and go to these outings
How you
and act
find
super
out?
single.
You do like research on them,
Yeah.
or
Or
you
you diving. I know that's right, Hillary.
We have
Same.
to,
You got
because
to.
you got to know
Well,
what
maybe
you're signing
background check.
Yeah, you got to know what you're signing yourself up for. Because there was this one man I met. He was fine as hell.
Ooh.
I met him at y'all ever been to Gary's parties? Gary Stevens?
No, I always see you post them.
We always see you.
That's where the fine men are.
Okay.
Oh.
That's where them fine older men. I used to run to some fine older men at his parties, but half of them be married. Some of them don't be.
that.
Some of them don't be, but some of them do
Yeah.
be. And something was it was the communication. Like when he don't text you at 9 on weekends. And it started getting to that. And I'm like, okay, it's night and it's the weekend.
Yeah.
You happy family. And I did my research. Happy family. Block the number.
That's crazy.
Cut it immediately. Yeah, I have only I wasn't really talking. I met this guy and we vibe so freaking well. I'm talking about the entire time. Like I stepped into like a function or whatever. We talked the whole time. Like in Shirley's face the whole freaking time. I'm like, oh my God, like he's so fine. I was telling a friend about him. I'm like, he's so fine. Like he's tall. Like he's like chocolate, like cuts nice, dressed nice. I'm like, hell yeah. Found the Instagram.
I did some deep diving. When my fingers get to working. 2 kids.
Married. I said,
Yeah,
what? He was married to a white woman.
He was married to a
Nothing
No,
against
that's the
y'all,
one I'm
but
talking about. The one I'm talking about was married to a.
do we own a business?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was just saying, what if it's the same one? He probably still
It might be.
I know he ain't gonna say nothing to me.
You
now.
may be at Harriet's. He be at Harriet. This one be at Harriet's all
I
the
meant this one
time.
at Capri.
Oh, okay. No, this one be at Harriet.
No, he don't be at here.
That's a different one. It's
Oh, okay.
crazy. Why?
No,
And
but
that's another thing too.
Listen, I was deep diving so much, Hilary. I was on his mama page.
Yeah. Bro, she was sending me his mama
I'ma
page,
tell you
his sister
something.
page.
I'm gonna tell you something. Oh, my bad. But like, we find stuff because I got a Pisces friend. She'll find too.
Look at us.
It's really crazy because she'll deep dive, but I would deep dive in that. She'll be like, oh, this is him or whatever. I said, my calculations at 3:35 right now. He was at his mama's house drinking wine with his 2 little fucking biracial kids.
You gotta have that, but you got to know that. And it's sad. We don't want to, because we're not stalking you. We're trying to make sure y'all not setting us up.
Exactly.
Because, oh
It's
my
not stalking
gosh.
if it's public information.
Did I tell y'all about
Period.
that DM I got from that fake page?
Oh, tell us the deal. Story
Let's
time.
get into it. Story time.
Ooh.
Cherry
Okay.
pop. Oh, cherry pop real quick.
So, it was a Gary party. Well, it's Comfort. That was the 3-party promotion. They threw an after party at Blind Barber.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, and this nice older man bought me a drink because I was basically being nice to him. He was trying to figure out how to get there. I showed him how to get there, and he bought me a drink. Cool man. I didn't take it he was flirting. He was a little drunk, but I didn't take it that way. And he was real cool. He does have a good paying job occupation, but I don't know. I don't get weak over shit like that. I make my own.
I know that's right.
I don't get weak over that. So, but he was cool. You know, I talked to him time he was there, but he ended up leaving and went home. So next day, I'm in the mall. I'm shopping. I'm at Lululemon trying on some workout clothes. And I'm on the phone with my best friend. And you know how you get that request in your DM?
Yeah.
I saw that number 1. I ain't seen that in a while. I was like, who DMing me? Y'all, the page was called, I don't give a shit because this bitch had the nerve. The page was called Nashville Eating and Living. Y'all looked it up and figure out who the hell it is.
Ooh.
So I can go off on this bitch. Anyway, the page DM'd me and said, so-and-so is a piece of shit. Good luck. He just divorced. Okay, first of all, bitch, he told me he's divorced. I already know. What you
You
telling me?
creeping in the club that hard?
Yes, and let me tell you,
what?
the page inboxed me while I was with him that night.
Are you
While
serious?
Yes, I looked at the timestamp.
So they were there.
That's
that person
creepy.
was there.
They were there. I don't know.
They
Had to be, yeah, definitely.
watching
They
you.
were there. They were watching. I looked at the time. I said, that's when I was at the party. So I'm like, I told my friend she was A1 hot. She said, there was a bitch there who know you and you don't know her. Because how did they find my Instagram?
Right.
Hello?
Exactly.
And she was like, do you know anybody that was there? I said, no. Mm-mm.
And they found it quick.
They found, yes.
And
When you
immediately.
found me at the
They
party,
already
you didn't
knew
even go
you.
back and tell anybody. You know who I am.
They already knew you.
Yeah. And so I went on my page and I said, you got 10 minutes to delete that shit or I'm going to air your ass out. They blocked me. They blocked me. Because I was.